I will be talking about one of the most crucial and tricky parts of an interview process, following up after an interview without coming across as desperate. So, you recently underwent an interview and you thought it went well and hoped to get a feedback quickly, but days go by and you've heard nothing. Following up after an interview is essential, but if not done thoughtfully, it can backfire. So, today I'm going to break down the steps for crafting a professional follow up message that leaves a positive impression and keeps you top of mind. Let's get started. Hi, I'm Diod HR Enabler, a globally certified HR professional with 15 years of experience in HR management. I'll be sharing with you career, motivational, and professional development tips to enable your career growth, success, and satisfaction. And if you're watching this video, please click the subscribe button, like, and drop a comment. Here's why following up is important. Following up after an interview is important, and sending a follow up message can, number one, showcase your professionalism. It signals that you're courteous, detail oriented, and interested in the position. It also highlights your interests. Following up allows you to confirm that you're excited about the role and demonstrates that you're proactive. It also strengthens your relationship with the interviewer. A friendly, well crafted message can make you stand out, especially if they're on the fence about their decision. Following up isn't about being pushy, it's about staying visible in a way that helps your candidacy. Two, how do you know the right timing for your follow up? Timing is everything. So, when is the best time to follow up? Here are some general rules. First, follow up the same day. After you interview, After your interview, send a quick thank you email, ideally within a few hours. This message should be brief, professional, and focused on appreciation rather than questions. Second follow up. After the stated timeline during your interview, it's a good idea to ask about the timeline for their decision making. If they say, we'll get back to you in a week, wait until that time frame has passed to follow up again. If no timeline was mentioned, wait 5 to 7 business days before checking in. Timing your follow ups this way ensures that you don't appear impatient and gives the hiring team a chance to complete their processes. 3. Crafting the perfect follow up email. Now, let's get into the structure of your follow up message. Here's a step by step guide. Number 1, your subject line. Keep it clear and professional. For example, you can say, "Thank you for the opportunity," or "Follow up on the position," and you can put your name. Your opening line should express your gratitude. Start with a brief thank you message. Mention that you appreciated the chance to interview and enjoyed meeting them. For example, "Thank you so much for the opportunity to discuss the name of the role." And then you say, "I enjoyed learning more about the company and the name and your team." Reiterate your interest in the position. Briefly mention why you're excited about the role and how you feel it aligns with your skills. For example, after our conversation, I'm even more enthusiastic about the possibility of contributing to your team with my skills. And you can mention your relevant skills and experiences. Add any missing details. If there's something relevant that you didn't get a chance to mention during the interview, that's a good time to add it briefly. For example, I realized that I didn't mention my experience with so skills and projects. Close politely. End with a professional, friendly line that keeps the door open. For example, "Thank you once again for your time and consideration. I look forward to the opportunity to work together and contribute." Include the company name. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me if you need any more information about me from my end. Sign off. Use a polite sign off like "best regards" or "sincerely," followed by your name. When you're following up, keep it professional, concise, and focused on expressing your appreciation and interest without overdoing things. Following up on a timeline delay. What if you followed up and there's still no response? Here's a professional way to handle it without sounding impatient. Give it another week. If you haven't heard back after your initial follow up, wait at least one more week before reaching out again. Be respectful of the hiring team's time and workload. Check in gently. Your message should be polite and respectful. Something like, "I wanted to reach out to inquire about the status of the hiring process for the said role. I remain very interested in the opportunity to join your team and would appreciate any updates when convenient. Thank you again for considering my application." This approach keeps the tone light and understanding, allowing you to maintain professionalism while gently reminding them of your interests. Number five, avoid the desperate pitfalls. Now, let's go over some common mistakes that can make your follow up seem desperate. Avoid over following up. Following up repeatedly without any new information can come across as impatience. Stick to the timeline we discussed earlier and don't send multiple follow ups within a short time frame. Don't sound apologetic or overly humble. Statements like, sorry to bother you again, or I am hoping I'm still in the running can come across as insecure. Stay confident in your follow up language. Limit personal stories or excessive enthusiasm. Keep your follow up professional. Avoid giving ultimatums. Statements like, if I don't hear back by so date, I'll assume I wasn't chosen, can put off the hiring managers. Patience is key. Remember that the hiring process is common. Six, preparing for multiple rounds of follow up. If you're dealing with a lengthy hiring process, you may need to follow up more than once. Here's how to stay professional throughout. Be consistent in your tone, even if this is your second or third follow up. Keep the tone positive and polite. Share new information if you've achieved something relevant since your last follow up. Mention it briefly. For example, since our last conversation, I completed a certification in so skill that I believe aligns well with the needs of your team. The key is to make each message feel fresh and relevant, not like a repetition of the last one. What to do if you don't get the job? Sometimes, despite a great interview and polite follow up, you may not land the role. Here's how to handle it gracefully. Send a final thank you message if you receive a rejection. Reply with a thank you note expressing appreciation for the opportunity. You can say things like, thank you for letting me know about your decision. I truly enjoyed the opportunity to interview and learn more about the company name. I hope to stay in touch and would welcome any feedback you might have. You can go ahead to connect on LinkedIn if you haven't already considered connecting with your interviewers on LinkedIn. Building relationships can open doors for future opportunities and within the company or industry. Remember, each interview is a networking opportunity, even if it doesn't result in a job offer. Keep in touch with people you meet, and you may find yourself considered for another position down the line. Thanks for watching. I hope this video gives you all the tips and confidence you need to follow up like a pro after your next interview. Remember, following up isn't about pressuring the company. It's a way to reaffirm your interest and stay memorable in a competitive hiring process. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like button, share your thoughts or questions in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more career tips and guidance. Good luck with your interviews, and I'll see you in the next video.